perfectly moisturized, pause, drinking water, and reaping the benefits of when I said it was her season. That's all I've been doing. I've been sitting back, reaping the benefits of when I said it was her season. That's it. I don't do much, man. I don't do much. Quick live stream before the content this afternoon about training camp, things of that nature. Jalen Hurts looks to be in prime position to be the official NFL ambassador for flag football. Nate Sports on Sports. You know what I'm saying? It is Jalen Hurts lighting the ball on fire. Pause. Throwing the ball to the torch. Pause. It is Jalen Hurts doing that. Is Jalen Hurts the face of the National Football League? Because I can't tell. You look at the top 100 list, Jalen Hurts is rated by his peers the number one quarterback in the NFC at 15. At 15. Lamar not up there doing that. Patrick not up there doing that. They picked Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a superstar. Dak Prescott not up there doing that. Jalen Hurts is a superstar, and there's no indictment on any of the good quarterbacks, but Eagles Nation, I just want y'all to know that we got one too. They got one, we got one. That's how I feel. We're not in the market for no quarterback. We found a generational talent. We found a unicorn. The league don't even know. The league don't even know what to describe him as. The league can't even, you know what I'm saying? The league can't even wrap their mind around why he's so good. They can't wrap their mind around it. You know what I mean? They can't. All they could do is hate. Let me get some water, man. We about to talk. We about to talk for a second. Dark Lord loading. I might pop out at the preseason game in Baltimore. In Baltimore, man. Shout out Bet US, big Bet US in the building. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. You know, cementing himself as a legend, cementing himself as one of those guys that when you talk about the NFL, you got to talk about Jalen Hurts. The proof is in the pudding, man. He's having an amazing camp. Still ain't even throw an interception yet. Did not throw an interception during camp yet. At this rate, I'm thinking Jalen Hurts might be under 6 interceptions this year. I got the under for 6 picks for Jalen Hurts the entire football season. 15 interceptions last year. We're going to think of that as an anomaly. It is what it is. Rue growed up. We're going to think of that as an anomaly. You know what I mean? I'm just happy. I'm just ecstatic that, you know, our quarterback is paid and he's getting the respect that he deserves. Vic Fangio, I watched a little bit of the press conference. Vic Fangio is brutally honest. Vic Fangio might be one of the most honest head coaches one of the honest coaches the Philadelphia Eagles have ever had. Now, I don't know if these other guys don't get the opportunity to talk, like the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, head coach. Those guys get to talk a lot. They get a lot of camera time during the season. Fangio was brutally honest. What he said about Nakobe Dean just was a testament to it, man. What's going on, Troy Singleton? What he said about Nakobe Dean was a testament. You know, they asked him about Nakobe Dean, how he's coming along. He said he had some good training camp, but he took a step back Thursday during a live practice. So Nakobe Dean might not be ready. And Nakobe Dean was the main one saying things like the pads come on, basically alluding to that's big boy football. But you got to show up. You got to show up when the lights are bright. That's what stars do. And that's what separates Jalen Hurts from all of these other guys. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of quarterbacks out there that could beat up on the Giants. That could beat up on the Commanders when the Commanders are going through their stuff. Beat up on the Panthers. You know what I mean? A lot of guys got that Dak Prescott presence. They could beat up on bad teams. But can they go out there and beat a Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in the same season? Can they go out there and win those type of games? They can't. Can they get their team to a Super Bowl? They can't. So at the end of the day, man, you know, your competition definitely matters. But when it's time to show up, who's going to show up? And I just, you know, Nakobe Dean is falling out of favor because the Philadelphia Eagles go out there and acquire what was his name? Shaquille Quarterman. You know what I mean? Previously played for the Jags. I like him. I like him. We're going to talk more about him this afternoon. But, could that be a testament of the Philadelphia Eagles not really, being sold on what they got at the linebacker position? Outside of Devin White and outside of homeboy we got from the Saints. But how am I forgetting his name? I was high on him coming out of college, and I'm forgetting his name. But outside of those two, you know what I mean? Maybe what's his name? Chat real quick. Outside of those two, Zach Bone. Outside of Zach Bone and Devin White, who's really stepping up to say that they deserve some playing time? Who really stepping up to say they deserve some playing time? So you put the Eagles in these positions, and maybe Orn's injury could be more severe, but Trot might end up on special teams, getting a lot of special teams reps. But that's cool. That's cool though for a rookie starting out. But who's to come out? Who's to say that such and such has deserved playing time? You know what I'm saying? LB was good. You gotta come out to LA for the Rams game. I'm out there, bro. Don't worry, I'm out there. But at the end of the day, man, dudes got to show up and show out. The Ravens game, I'm going to be looking at that one with a microscope, man. I want a lot of rookies to play. I want Isaiah Rodgers to get some time on the field. He's been away from live football speed. I want him to get a series or two. You know what I mean? I want to see how well the team tackles. That's my thing. How well can the team tackle and how well can the team close gaps? Because they're being coached by Fangio. How well can these younger players and guys on the bubble tackle, and how well can they close gaps? You know what I mean? Do you think we'd be okay at edge? I think we'll be okay at edge. I think Nolan Smith will take a step forward. I think Bryce Huff is still learning. You know what I mean? But he's prideful, according to Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio saying that it's a learn. He's so honest, man, and I love that. In the past, we would have Howie Roseman come out there, who not a coach. We would have Howie Roseman come out there and talk good about guys and say, he's doing this, he's doing that. No, we need to know where he's at, bro. Is he a starter? Is he not a starter? Is he a starter? Is he not a starter? And Nakobe Dean, you know what I mean, is on the line for Nakobe Dean, man. Look, Nakobe Dean is not looking grim. I had high hopes, you know what I mean? I had high hopes for Nakobe Dean, but I don't like how the situation looking right now for Nakobe, if you want me to be honest, man. I don't like how it's looking, man. The Philadelphia Eagles are constantly looking for linebacker talent. And I don't think we'd be looking as hard as we looking if Nakobe Dean would have showed us something, man. I can't blame all of the debacles on the linebacker room on Nakobe Dean, but you only good as your availability. You only good as your availability, man. You only good as your availability. For Vic Fangio to say you took a step back. You took a step back on Thursday at the live practice. I don't like that. Nakobe Dean need to play the whole game, yo. Nakobe Dean needs to play the whole game, bruh. He need to play the whole first half. He need to play something. I don't want Devin White or Zach Bond out there. I want Trot and Dean. I'm gonna go to the game in Baltimore. I love Baltimore, man. Baltimore got good food. I'm gonna be at that game in Baltimore, man, on Friday, man. I gotta see it, man. I gotta see it with my own eyes. I have to see it. There's a couple players that I want to get a close-up look on, man, because they're important to this, man. Rude Girl, what up? Don, what up? You know what I mean? Like some of these guys really got to lock in and earn a spot. They got to lock in and earn a spot, man. We got a stacked roster, and you got to be able to hold it down at your position. You got to be able to hold it down at your position, man. But, we started this video talking about Jalen Hurts being the face of the NFL. Nothing's given. Jalen Hurts being the face of the NFL. You know what I mean? You see the Olympic commercial already. They're planning for 4 years. And Jalen Hurts is the one lighting the football, throwing it up there, lighting the torch. Oh, man, it's amazing, man. It's amazing because I remember nobody ain't supporting. I remember rocking Hurts season hats by myself. I remember being one of me and his mom. You know what I mean? Mama Hurts used to be in live streams, helping me defend Jalen. And now we to the point to where when you're talking about flag football being an Olympic sport or an Olympic category, Jalen Hurts is the one holding the torch for that, for the country. For the country, man. Secured this contract, went to the Super Bowl. All he got to do is win that Lombardi. This year, Jalen Hurts will have the passing yards record. He will pass Carson Wentz's record. He will pass Carson Wentz's record, man. And you know, it's all going to go there, go from there. I'm talking to Philly Mike. I think me and Mike going to chop it up on a live stream this afternoon. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, it's either going to be me and Philly Mike talking during our GOAT Talk thing, or I'm going to have some more content coming down the pipe about training camp. And I'm going to do a little more dig into Shaq Quarterman, man. I think he's a hard-hitting linebacker. You know what I mean? It's clips of him out there, you know, knocking the wind out of Derrick Henry, attacking Derrick Henry, things of that nature. I'm not sure why he doesn't have the amount of starting reps, you know what I mean, offense versus defense reps, you know, but that's neither here nor there, man. He's a Philadelphia Eagle, and we're going to, you know, we're going to dig into it, man, because I think it's an asset there. D-Lo, what up? What's good, D-Lo? I think it's an asset there. So, yeah, man, I want to thank y'all, too, for streaming Days on York, Nights in Norfolk, me and D-Lo joint. D-Lo got some work coming out real soon. You know what I'm saying? Shao Kahn, the Rap God album coming out real soon. D'Angelo Xavier. I went to the listening session for that one. I'm personally excited for that one, bro, because I heard the whole album. You know what I mean? And I almost felt bad that our joint project came out before that, because that needed to come out as soon as I heard it, I felt like. But, you know, we work on God's time. And we was able to record an entire joint project before the time before the time Shao Kahn even came out. He's been sitting on that one for a long time. It's gonna be a beautiful presentation, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to hear it personally. But you know, it is what it is. I ain't gonna lie, I hate the Jalen Hurts. Love it now. I didn't understand the Jalen Hurts pick, and that's how me and D-Lo actually met. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I don't like the pick. Like, you know, get Carson with some weapons. D-Lo was in a live stream like, bro, the pick is good. Relax, 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 relax. We going back and forth. Next to you know, oh, you rap? I rap too. Send me something. I start playing some music. Do you know, we got projects out now. You know what I'm saying? It seemed bad at the time. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man, this afternoon, make sure you stay plugged in with the content. We definitely, I'm coming across y'all head top again, man. Shout out Bet USA, man. I'm going to let y'all know more about Bet USA this afternoon with my next piece of content that's dropping. It's going to be fire. It's going to be dope. Yeah, man, we talking about Shaq Quarterman, man. We talking about Fangio and his honesty. We're going to tap into some of these player interviews and things of that nature, man. We just going to get a real feel for things, man. Me and Philly Mike, or probably me by myself, Dolo. But at the end of the day, regardless, you going to hear from LB, man. You know the vibes, man. Shout out.